Life is short, it ain't no guarantees. Just step on out, girl, you wear with me.
We're so excited to have you here today.
Go Curvy. Go Curvy. Go Curvy.
Oh my goodness, that was absolutely incredible.
Go Curvy. Go Curvy.
We're back. Thank you so much for bearing with us, everybody. We had a little bit of a technical issue today, and I'm going to tell you why. My wonderful friend Christopher.
I'm sorry. Like me, the year 2013 needs some attention.
We love you.
We love
you. We had blow dryer issues today that kind of blew all of our power, but we're back and we're so glad you're here with us. But it was all worth it because
very worth
this
it.
makeover today is going to be fantastic.
Well, Sherry, you came to us and you were like, I want to see something new. I want to see something like day to night. I want to see something new and explosive.
Exactly, and we're going to get new. We almost had explosive earlier.
We had explosive, but not anymore. We're back. We're here. Hi, viewers. How are you?
And we are going to have a wonderful show. We've got Christopher, and we've got Brittney, and we've got the beautiful model Tegan here today.
So today with the, we're going to start with the day look, Sherry. Day look. And so with the day look, it's just very simple. I kind of recreated like a Calvin Klein look from the runways. And I just gave it a sleek look and also just gave her a bump in the back.
Ooh,
Tegan, stand up for me.
Tegan's looking like, whoop.
She's a gorgeous woman. So
yeah. And she's a fellow Canadian, everybody.
So day looks should be really easy, Sherry, you know, and it's basic. I just slick the front, tease the back, and go for it.
Sophisticated is the word that comes to mind.
Sophisticated.
And we're going to check back because this is the day look. We're going to give her the most beautiful night look. We're going to glam this Canadian girl up.
That's right.
And today we also have Paul over mixing us, giving us some holiday tips and mixing us some drinks. And we need that after our little bit of a slow start here. Hey, Paul.
Woo!
And of course, we have the beautiful Priscilla over in chat. So remember, please send us your questions, chat with us live, because you do know we're live. After us coming on late, you definitely know we're live. And we would love to hear from you and chat for you. Give us a wave over there, Priscilla.
Hey.
So Priscilla's going to be taking your questions live, and then we're going to be talking. Today, specifically, we would love to hear your beauty questions because Mr. Christopher and the beautiful Brittney Yarbrough are going to help me answer those questions today. But now, are you ready for some spicy girl talk? I've got my girls on the couch, and we are going to live it up today, everybody. So let's go on over for some spicy girl talk.
Go Curvy. Go Curvy.
And we're back. Here we go. Have a look at these gorgeous. I told Emily, our associate producer today, I said, how unfair of you to book all models on the show today. All these gorgeous ladies are models. Like, it's not fair. But I've got to introduce you to my beautiful guest today, the gorgeous Shalon Dozier. Give a hi, Shalon!
Hello.
The beautiful Veronica Pome'e.
Hello.
And of course, you know this lady. You've seen her before. She's our gorgeous model. But today she's going to give us some spicy girl talk. We've got the gorgeous Tinder on the end.
Hey, guys.
So we have to start spicy girl talk today with a fun farewell. I don't know if everybody heard, but Mr. Chip Wilson from Lululemon is stepping down. He is Canadian, so I think the best way to send him off is with a great Canadian cheer. Everyone in Canada is very passionate about hockey and our hockey teams. So when your team has this great victory, you sing this song. So, Chip Wilson, this is dedicated to you. Na 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 na, na na na, hey hey hey, goodbye. Goodbye, Chip Wilson. That's a victory for the Curvy community.
Absolutely.
Yes. So we sent him off in a proper fitting Canadian way.
I'm the sweetest way.
Oh, exactly. So, ladies, my first subject I want to talk to you about today, and this is kind of interesting. So, we all know Channing Tatum. Channing Tatum. Channing Tatum. There we go. I was like tongue-tied there for a moment, but we got it. Or we call him Magic Mike.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
So, the British tabloids say the Magic Mike star, and this is their words, got a little chunky. Those are the words that they said in the tabloid. And they said because after his wife gave birth,
he was pregnant with her.
Yes, and now they're calling him chunky. So my question to you: do you think men should be held to the same scrutiny body image as us women?
Absolutely. However, we know in a perfect world that would happen. However, even when women age, you see it in the news. There could be a man who's older and he can still actually work.
Right.
And he's considered, distinguished. Right.
And I know all you ladies would say, we definitely want to live in a world where we have no labels, and that would be the perfect world, but we don't live there.
Right.
We don't. And for me, for them to call him chunky, that's just spiteful.
It's mean.
He probably still looks hot even if he's chunky.
Exactly.
Well, I'm chunky and I'm hot, right?
But it's kind of more acceptable for men than it is for women.
Right.
So I think that we should kind of reverse roles. It should be more acceptable for women because, we're the ones who's running it.
Right.
They want to be with us, but we should have standards for them too.
Yeah.
So it goes both ways.
I don't know. I think there already is an expectation for a man to be able to look fit and be fit and have that six pack and beautiful biceps and quad muscles and all that stuff. But
She's talking about her boyfriend.
Did you see those? She's too well.
She's in her own world.
But no, my father is heavy, and he gets picked on all the time because he has a really big stomach. But it's a personal choice. He's like, I don't care. And sometimes it'll get to him, especially if it's his family members that are like, oh, your stomach's getting really big. Is it in the way? Blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, it happens to everybody, I think.
It does. I think,
it
the society we live in, everybody gets judged. Whether you're a
Yes.
man, you're a woman, you're young, you're a teenager. Again, the perfect world would be where there's no labels.
But then too, there are guys, I'm sorry, but guys, when they get a little heavier, we're like, ooh, like the football player who's 300 pounds
Right.
and
Stocky,
6'5". We're like, oh my God, he's
bearing guy.
this big, handsome guy. But if that's us,
Right.
at 200 pounds,
Right. Then she's
we're
fat.
fat.
Yeah.
So, should we be I think we shouldn't even hold people at a certain standard.
Yeah.
I think it's really unfair, and I think that we are all human. And in his particular situation, he was eating with his wife.
That's normal.
It happens. You get,
Exactly. He was enjoying the pregnancy,
Right.
along
As
with
much
her,
as she
supportive.
was.
Yeah.
Right.
What's really wrong with that? But I guess.
And I'm sure what they said chunky is our skinny.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's still probably
come on
really
now.
fit.
Yeah. Really.
Right. It's the tabloids, right? What are you saying?
Oh, poo to the tablets.
Now let's just get rid of the word chunky. I don't like that word. No, that's not a good one. Miss V, I know V is a beautiful young lady, and before we go on to the self-esteem, we want to talk about self-esteem, especially for the younger generation. Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about your foundation. This young lady has done something really incredible. I really want you all to hear about it.
Thank you. You're sweet. Well, basically about 3 years ago, started working, and we started working with the youth, and we developed a mentoring program that encourages and empowers their self-esteem and their self-identity. It's something that we're struggling with in my generation.
We are. And V, what age group are we talking about? What's your target age group?
Our target age group is from 14 and 18, which is perfect because that's usually where we're,
Isn't that great?
finding ourselves.
That's where
and
we're
discovering.
growing, and that's where you can make a lot of impact.
Exactly.
That gave me chills.
I know. Isn't that
awesome.
wonderful? This young
Yeah.
lady is really amazing with what she's doing.
You guys are amazing, but thank you. But so it's like what we were talking about with this guy. You know, those behavioral patterns, those thinking patterns kind of pass over to our generation. And it's like something that we have to kind of stop right now and reverse what has been planted and what we're conditioned to think. And, you know, it's more power to us curvy girls for stepping up to the plate and actually empowering these kind of ideas into our generation, to the young generation.
Right, and I think, you know, for the young generation, we have to make them feel it's okay to be a curvy girl.
Well, we have a responsibility.
Yes, we do, Shalon.
Okay.
That's a great word.
You know, we have a responsibility. Each and every time that I do any type of event or photo shoot, I have to keep in mind that I represent a large group of girls, and there are a large group of girls who follow me on Twitter and who follow me on Facebook and who tell me I'm such an inspiration. And so therefore, I owe a responsibility to say, I'm in my skin, this is who I am, I'm beautiful, you're beautiful too, accept who you are.
I always say it, and I really, really mean this, is confidence. Confidence is
key.
It is so key, and it's so easy to say, oh, I'm confident, I'm a confident person, but confidence is the hardest thing to get.
Especially when you're in the limelight too.
And I think that it's actually harder for us curvy girls because a straight size model can wear a size 2, size 3 and she'll look good. But a curvy girl model, if we wear something and it might not really fit our body type, we still have to make it work. So that's when the confidence really comes through, because you have to make it look good. You have to sell the garment.
You do, and with confidence, if you have confidence, and that's really what we need to give the younger generation, you make better life decisions. Absolutely. You make better relationship decisions, because you are not going to let someone put you in that pigeonhole.
Exactly.
You're not. When you're confident, you're going to say no.
Yeah, and you're more ambitious.
Exactly.
More ambitious.
So that, you know, that I think that's all of our responsibility in the curvy world is to this younger generation.
Absolutely.
And you know, and they see that, you know, just from us doing Go Curvy and us being here, you know, hopefully,
you know,
take
I have a quote
something.
that I always say, and I say this all the time: a woman's beauty is not labeled by the size label in her jeans.
Right. Ooh. Very true.
Period. Your beauty is not measured by this label that we all go by, this size label. And unfortunately, we live in a very pretentious world where if you're a size 2, oh, then you're pretty.
Right.
You know, and we have to get out of that, and we owe that to girls.
We do, and I think, you know, just even going back to what V was saying, you know, as a curvy model, you have way more responsibility, and I've seen this on Facebook, on people's postings, that you are given what you're gonna wear. You don't choose it. And sometimes, like with all of us, it doesn't fit right, but you're expected to make that garment look like it's the hottest thing on film.
Exactly.
And then, you know, you will get some of those negative comments, and I can't even imagine sometimes how that feels, because you're out there and you're doing your job,
right.
And then you'll get some of these negative comments. Like, how do you deal with that? Like, how do you deal with that when that happens?
I think it's a lot of inner work, because that's one of our main focuses within this program, is focusing inward and getting down to the core and really addressing the issues. We practice a lot of positive affirmations. We set a lot of short-term and long-term goals, and there's like weekly objectives for them to kind of overcome whatever it is that they're dealing with. So it is a lot about self-love. At the end of the day, in general, it can be it can be curvy or straight. It really starts with loving yourself. So that's really what Change and Love the movement is about, is really loving yourself and starting with you.
Yeah, that's wonderful. That is just amazing. And we have to talk to Miss Tinder, because she's about to leave us on a little excursion to Europe.
Just kidding, I'm jealous.
You're on, Missy. Tell us about what you're doing and when you're going, and this is so exciting.
Right.
Well, I leave on Tuesday, the 17th, and I'm going to Berlin. My little sister actually moved out there in October to pursue her master's degree. Yeah, she's a smart cookie. And I decided I was gonna go visit there, and it's just, this whole year has been a freaking blessing, I swear, because when I was doing Full Figured Fashion Week in June, I was able to meet this beautiful woman who's from Hamburg, Germany, and her name is Tanja Marfro, and she's a makeup artist, and she's also a curvy body positive movement activist in Germany. So she's basically doing on her own what we are collaboratively doing out here.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, absolutely. And she was just like, I wanted to go visit her just because I was like, we became, really cool through the process of, the whole event. And she was like, I want to put a workshop together because I want to teach the local models out here, how to do their makeup, and maybe you can teach them how to do runway. So I'm doing a workshop on January the 4th in Hamburg, Germany.
Go, girl.
Yeah. It's going to be great. I'm so excited. Oh, yeah.
Spreading the love in Berlin for us curvy.
Absolutely. Because there's women all over the world, you won't even believe, who feel like they don't have a voice because of their size. Right. And it's a lot more, I would say it's a lot more like discrimination, I guess, coming from like those kind of countries, because typically their people are just typically smaller, than, any, I guess than Americans, so they feel like they don't really have a voice, but, they will now.
They will, because Tinder's going out and just going to give them a voice. That's wonderful. Absolutely. You're going to report back when you come back?
Absolutely.
We're going to have you back and give us a full rundown.
Bring some clothes.
I will, you already know.
Oh my goodness. Okay, ladies, I have a list from allure.com, and this is bad taste beauty mistakes. So let's just run down a few, and then I have a question to ask everybody. Okay, the first one, we're not going to go in any particular order. The first one is visible lip liner. And I think we've all seen that before, where you've got the really dark outlining lips.
Sorry, because I have a family member that does it, and I can't help but just like
you just want to
stare at her lip. I just want to take a lip brush and just
blend it all in. Blend it all in. Oh my goodness. Okay. Second one is public grooming. We have all seen this. People clipping their toenails in public.
Oh, that's gross.
I thought she did
That's gross.
powder.
That's gross.
No, we're talking
Brushing my hair.
Like I got combing hair or whatever,
Yeah.
but no, like clipping your
Are you
toenails.
serious?
I've never even seen that.
Are Q-tips, like people, it's just,
Oh, that's
don't do
disgusting.
it.
Okay, now that's
don't-
just plain
don't do it.
disgusting.
That's gross.
Third one is, and I think maybe I know I've done this before, too much bronzer.
Okay.
No.
We live in Los Angeles. That's like an everyday thing.
I mean, as long as you don't look orange, you're fine.
Right, and then just not too much, because the one problem if you do put too much bronzer on, it gets in those fine lines and wrinkles, and it actually makes you look older. So just a touch, sun-kissed.
They need to use your product.
Right? Well, that's right. Use some unique excellence, and
Yeah,
you'll be
that's
just
what I'm
fine.
saying. Then you won't need the bronzer.
And you're sun-kissed already. Now, the next one kind of like, well, I haven't gotten into this trend, and if you have, it's okay not to admit that you have. Vagina art.
Vajazzled?
Yeah, vajazzled. Is that what they called it?
You know,
Did anyone ever even
I just think that, okay, I'm just going to go on and say this. I'm a big girl. I don't think I want any kind of art. And buy my cookies.
Right,
I'm just sorry.
right.
I don't think the Spanx, all that, no, that just wouldn't work.
It just doesn't sound right.
And I work out all the time, and I sweat, so nothing is going to stay in that area.
Okay, now see, I'm gonna go on and do a little reverse. That's for y'all skinny girls.
That's
just
right from Shalon
vajazzled.
Dozier. That's her hit for the
That's
day.
a new thing.
That's just nasty.
It is. I'm thinking about Tinder and sweating and all the little jewels falling on the ground.
I'm thinking about after doing a show, just taking off my shaper was all of it just.
Oh my God. Too many visuals.
It's like,
really.
Oh my God, that is hilarious. That is nasty.
No, I'm crazy. I'm leaving sequins like my dress, and Shalon's gonna go, I knew you got pajamas.
leaving a trail.
Oh goodness. And the last one is chipped nail polish, and we all know that's not a good look for anybody.
That happens to me all the time. I mean,
It's
come
so
on.
easy, right? The minute you touch something, it just
Mine messes up the instant I walk out of the shop, so I don't even care about that.
exactly. It's like Allure, we've all done it.
Okay,
So
but I'm sorry. If somebody can see that my nail polish is chipped, they're looking a little too hard.
Way too hard. Yeah.
they want to see
They
the
need to stand,
bedazzling.
they're in my personal
Back
space. Like,
up.
step back.
Very true. Very true. So on that topic of bad mistakes, what is the worst wardrobe malfunction you've ever had? And this should be easy for you ladies because you're all models.
Oh man.
So I'm sure you've had things happen. I'll start. Mine's pretty simple because I ain't a model. So I had a photo shoot once and had a stylist, which was wonderful. My worst wardrobe malfunction was nothing fit. Not one thing fit. So that was kind of bad. Thank goodness I had some clothes in my trunk and we were able to pull it off. But
Oh, then you are a model.
right?
You got a model.
Always bring your own. So, Miss Shalon, what's your worst wardrobe malfunction?
You know the biker short Spanx. The shapers. I was doing a runway show and I had on a cute little twirl dress or whatever, and I was like, ah, and I saw the pictures and I was like, you can see my skivvies.
Don't feel bad.
Who the hell invented biker short to here?
like,
and your
Spanx.
tight dress is here.
Yeah.
And then you go to do a turn and it's bam, shorts.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad. That happens to me. I
embarrassing.
go curvy all the time. Everyone's seen my Spanx at least twice on this show.
Remember Kim Kardashian, Beyonce, they're all showing their Spanx now.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
It's-
but that's the worst thing ever.
because that picture lives forever.
Oh my!
And you were
indelibly in
feeling
my
so
brain.
cute, right? V, how about you? What was your worst?
I would definitely say shaper. When you don't have the right shaper
Always
to the
shaper.
right outfit,
man.
or it's not sucking in the right areas, that's definitely the worst. You don't want to have that problem.
We
at
all, and I know everybody's had this, and so it's okay, where you get everything down here looking really good in your shaper, and then it all gets pushed up.
Hello, and then starts to roll.
Yes!
What is that?
Like, what is that?
You see girls doing this the whole time.
Me and my cousins,
Yeah.
every time we go somewhere, they're probably going to be mad at me for saying this, but we're always like, can you pull me up?
That's common. That's common.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Okay, Tinder, spill.
Well, let's see. Shapers, of course, but I'm not going to do that. You guys already shared enough shaper stories. I had a bra. That's one of those where you can switch the strap around, like whatever. Well, this one strap just didn't want to stay in its loop. Yeah. And I was doing a runway show, and it was also like one of those bodycon dresses that have that non-forgiving material. And as I was walking, I was like, my boob feels a little low.
Oh, no.
I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna kind of like, angle my body, work it, hurry back in. And of course, this one snapped. My boob is hanging. This one's all perky.
Oh no!
Oh my
That
gosh.
is awful.
I was like, I hate this. I hate this. And then another time, I bought a brand new pair of jeans, and they fit perfectly. So let me just say that. They fit perfectly. I went out, and to my amazement, my zipper is broken, meaning it's up, but then this
It's
part,
split.
yeah.
Oh.
So people were like, "Oh my God, I have safety pins.
terrible.
I'll put it together for you." No, I don't want to walk around with like 3 or
crotch
4
pin.
thick safety pins pinning up my jeans.
Oh my
I mean, that
gosh.
sucks. Of course, I was able to return it, but I mean, come on.
But we've all had that. And that's always when you have to go pee and you can't get it down.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right then
man.
you're stuck and it's like, just rip it apart. That's all.
Oh man.
I'm laughing because one time I went to an Ashley Stewart casting, and Rhea Norman and them were there, and Madeline Jones, she pulled me aside. She was like, I think that's why they didn't pick me.
Just
Just kidding, but that happened to me.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Oh my goodness. So we all have it, right? That's
Yeah.
just part of the game.
Absolutely.
It's
Yes.
anything else you ladies want to talk about? Any issues? Any
I have one, and it's
Yes.
going back to your organization. I don't know if you guys read earlier this week, but Justin Bieber.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, like he was, I guess, in Australia, and there was a fan that he was, I guess he like greeted, and she maybe didn't greet him back the way he wanted to, be greeted or whatever, but he told her she looked like a beached whale.
She was in a
Mind you,
bikini.
she was
Yeah.
a size 14 young girl who
Young
was his
girl.
fan, and everybody said she was beautiful, she was fit. So it's just,
Wow.
it's unfortunate when you have people that are your role models and like that you actually invest in because you like their talent, just dogging you like that.
Yeah.
I dislike that so much.
It's so wrong on so
I wish I knew him
many
personally. I'd
levels.
slap him.
You know
like,
what?
what
I
are you
told my son
doing?
about that. I think that's terrible.
Absolutely.
Because this was a young girl, and of course
His
she
fan.
knew.
The reason why he's Justin
Exactly.
Bieber.
But I mean,
is
it
because
goes-
of girls like that.
Right, and it goes back to their age group. He's what, like 14, 15,
That's what's-
12? I don't know
That's
how
the
old
issue,
he is.
is that he's
He's
younger.
like 17.
But he's also
Oh,
has so
God.
much power.
Yeah, he's in
He
a
has a lot of
position.
influence, and he's gonna walk
Exactly.
around calling little
And just-
girls beached whale.
Yeah.
And said it in
I
front
say
of a lot
everybody
of
boycott
people.
his ass. Seriously.
Right.
I don't like him anymore.
Yeah, that's definitely something, because the better we have to kind of raise our boys, and
Yes.
raise our men
Absolutely.
to treat our women better.
Absolutely.
I believe,
Yeah.
yes.
And even going back to that, and I said one thing that I will never do on this show is mention Fit Mom. However, now that we're talking about young boys, I'm a mother of 3 boys who are all grown men now. And the only thing when I look at her, she has 3 boys. The one thing that my boys will never be able to say is my mom intentionally hurt people. Can your boys say that, Miss Fit Mom? Can your boys
Yeah.
say that, you didn't intentionally hurt people? And again, it goes to, how are these boys going to grow up? You've got your mom out there telling people, well, look at me. What's your excuse? It goes back to we need to teach our young man respect.
Yes,
Exactly.
respect.
Absolutely.
Respect. And that comes from a great role model. That's
Yes.
how they learn. And Shalon, you have a son, and I
I
know
do. I have a
you
teenager.
tell me that you make sure that he is respectful.
Oh, yes. Because, my son's behavior towards anyone, first and foremost, is a direct reflection of how I've raised him.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Especially with women. And I've always told him, you always, I don't care if it's a homeless woman on the street,
Right.
you have respect for women, period, because at the end of the day, they've all come from us.
Right.
Yeah.
So why would you have this whole...
Queens raise kings.
Right,
Right.
We raise them.
No, and it's
definitely.
so simple. Kindness.
Yep.
Teach your children
It
kindness and
takes nothing to
respect.
be kind.
It doesn't.
It really does.
Or he just didn't
so
need to say
much.
anything. Like, what was your reason
Right.
behind saying something to this girl? Like, were
Because
you
he's
having
a
a bad
dork.
day? No, but was he having like a bad day? What was the need for him to even say that?
fat
He's
shame
wasting
her.
his breath.
Just
you know?
keep on
Shame her.
walking.
Yeah.
Just fat shaming. And we're definitely going to get on that because
yeah.
this has been a week where fat shaming has just been everywhere.
It's rampant.
And we've got to do something about this, ladies. We have to.
Absolutely.
And it's just very, very, very sad. And that's what we're here for. Go Curvy. We're
Yes,
going to deal with
absolutely.
this one person at a time. Today
Yes.
it was Chip Wilson. Goodbye. Now, ladies, I have this new fun segment, and it is called Sherry Lee's Must-Have List. So, Andy, can we roll our first must-have? So this week, our must-haves are must-have items under $50.
Okay.
Oh,
and
yeah.
today,
Nice.
isn't this
Oh,
gorgeous?
that skirt is cute.
So today we have the Azos curved rainbow sequin skirt. Would you wear this?
Hell yeah.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
that's cute.
I can see that even with like a little denim jacket, like to make it casual
And a tee.
yeah, and a little
Definitely a New
tee.
Year's.
Very New Year's, right?
outfit, yeah.
You always need a nice sparkly skirt in your wardrobe because you
Yeah.
just never know when you're gonna pull it out. Number 2 for me is beauty blender
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
These are a must-have
Yes.
in your makeup bag
Yes.
because
Hello.
they
what
just
you had.
Yeah, that's what I have.
everything up.
Yes.
And today we're looking at the ones that are at Sephora, and it's $39.95 for the whole package. And one of the things sometimes that we do is we'll buy the sponges, but we're not going to buy the cleaner. So important to buy the cleaner because they get full of bacteria and stuff. So you definitely want to have the cleaner. And my third item is from Zappos, and it's Type Z sequin shoes. And I know everyone's looking at these going, where would you wear those?
Hey,
I
to the
would,
club.
right?
Yeah.
Shalon's going to the club. I would definitely wear these with boyfriend jeans.
Oh, yeah.
And a really
Oh,
cute,
that would be cute.
blazer, right?
That would be cute.
Just for the holiday season, spice it up a little bit. And number 4, I got the Ijiji Fit brand earrings for $22. everybody needs a nice pair of dangly black earrings.
Yes.
So, aren't those pretty?
Yes.
Yeah, those are
Very
cute.
glam.
Very glam. So
like
a little
those.
black dress and just some earrings and some heels. Thought those were pretty nice. And number 5, this is the best deal of the whole day. We have got the e.l.f. 9-piece lip gloss
Yep,
set.
I got that. Oh yeah, that's the business.
$10.
Wow.
$10.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
I
like those.
I love e.l.f. lip gloss because it actually stays on really well.
They do.
And for $10 for 9, you can have them everywhere in your
not
car,
bad.
in your purse,
Yeah, and
on
they're
your
great.
table.
They're a great color range too. I actually like the
are.
consistency. They're really, really great.
They're
I
nice
like
and thick.
e.l.f. products.
Don't you find, Shalon, they're like a really nice thick
and they're
and
not
they stay.
super sticky. Like if you move, your hair's like stuck to it.
They're
too.
actually, yes.
They're nice. They're nice and they're nicely
I
pigmented.
think I have some on right now. Okay, and before we go, the question of the day, you have to tell us what you're wearing. For me, it's Azos, top to bottom.
Nice.
Who you wearing, Missy?
Well, I want to talk about my shoes. My Sam Edelman.
Ooh! Those are some shoes. Wow.
Indeed. I love my shoes.
Those are gorgeous. Do you wear those on the runway?
Those are hot enough too.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But I've worn them out.
Wow.
They're super comfortable. I love them.
They've got a nice platform.
Yeah, they're
very
beautiful.
hot.
I love them.
Feet
I
and
have Christian Siriano heels, Lane Bright jeans, H&M top, H&M, and Chic Online, and DIDT by Art Hall.
Cute.
Gorgeous. I'm digging this blazer. That's really pretty. I like the stripe down the sleeve.
It's hot.
And the gorgeous Tinder.
Okay, so my jeans and my top are both from Target. My shoes are from Rachel Roy. Let me show you. I love
She's like, I
those
showed
are
you.
some shoes.
Those are hot.
Yeah, those are cute.
My necklace is Stella and Dot. And then my blazer, I don't know, but when I was in New York, I went to Century 21 and I just picked it up from there.
It's still hot.
Very
Love it, hot.
fashionable ladies
Yes.
today. Ladies, thank you so much. Please come back again soon because we have a lot of work to do.
Absolutely.
In the curvy community.
Yes,
And,
yes.
Thank you
And no more
so
fat
much.
shaming.
No
Yeah,
more fat
absolutely.
shaming.
No more fat shaming.
Because when
Love.
you fat
So
shame,
love.
you're going to be called out on this show.
And you can get 5 of these via internet.
Or even worse, sung the Canadian goodbye song.
yeah.
No
Oh,
one
yeah.
wants to have that.
want
Hey,
that.
we
No
can
one
sing the
wants to have
Canadian goodbye song to Justin Bieber.
Absolutely.
Isn't he Canadian?
that. Oh, yeah.
Is he?
He
He's
is.
Canadian.
He's Canadian.
He acts like he's
a
from
hockey
Cali, but
fan.
he's Canadian.
Yeah, it's
He acts like he's from Cali.
Yeah,
yeah, he definitely deserves that song. Next time, Mr. Bieber, we're expecting better from you.
absolutely.
Right.
And now we're gonna go over. Mr. Paul's waiting for me over there
Oh,
because
yeah.
he is gonna give us some tips about holiday entertaining. But I also see he's got some goodies on his table over there. So let's go on over to lifestyle.
Go curvy.
Are we back? I'm back here with my friend Paul. So, what are you doing for us today, mister?
Well, we are deep in holiday season, and I am here to share 3 quick tips for the Go Curvy viewers for surviving the holidays and being a great holiday guest. So, the first tip is when you're going to a holiday party, always call your host and ask them what they need for the party. Over Thanksgiving, I went to a dinner party and we had 3 desserts at dinner. It was pumpkin pie, and pumpkin pie.
See,
So-
I would have liked to have been there
Well,
because I like pumpkin pie. But you want your guests to bring different
Right.
items.
So you want to know what your host, they're running around, getting ice, getting this. So if you call them a couple days before and say, what can I bring?
Yeah.
That's a great way to be a good guest. And so, I'm Mr. Tipsy, so I always call and I say, what kind of liquor can I bring? So, grab a bottle of liquor for them if that's what they need. Grab ice, grab whatever they need. That's a great way to be a good guest.
So, Paul, would you say that if you don't know what to bring and you haven't called, always bring, a bottle of wine or a bottle?
Yes.
Is that like
a
always
go-to
safe?
is always bring a bottle of wine, a bottle of champagne, something like that, because you always need that. So that's a great tip too. And then the second tip is about gifting. You know, everybody's on a budget. Everybody's doing gifts that are under $20, under $15. So my tip is you can use stuff that's in your house. You can recycle. You can figure out what your people like and get that for them. One of my friends loves this vodka brand, so I went to a local candle maker and I had them turn it into a candle.
Wow.
So it was about $15. It's helping local businesses and it's recycling. So instead of throwing that out, you know, I used their favorite bottle of vodka and now they have a candle for their bar.
And did they cut the top off?
They cut the top off and it was under $20. And you could do it with anything from like coconut, a little mason jar, you can turn it into like a little candle too. So all that sort of stuff. Can you put your own
scent in here?
You can put, that's unscented, but they can scent them for you.
It just looks really pretty
too.
Wow.
And it's great for a bar. I mean, what
a unique gift idea.
Got to be special. Wow. And then my third tip is, do you know how much a stamp is nowadays?
Is it like 46 cents,
I don't
48 cents, something like that?
I don't know either, but it's under 50 cents.
It is,
So
definitely.
Send a thank you note. If somebody gives you a gift or somebody hosts you for a dinner party, you know, everything's so digital nowadays. Do something personalized. Pick up, you know, a 99-cent card and a 50-cent stamp, or 40, however much it is, and drop it in the mail. It's such a nice touch.
It's such a nice touch because we're all used to getting bills in the mail. Isn't it nice to get something, a
handwritten,
thank you?
Yes.
That is a wonderful idea.
So those are the 3 tips for surviving the holidays and entertaining.
That's wonderful. So what are you doing for the holidays, Mr.?
I am actually going to Rio de Janeiro. Yeah.
Wow.
Going to be laying on the beach in Rio.
So you're going to come back all tan?
Well, yeah, I'll come back all tan.
So you're going to have to take some pictures for us and tell us about it when you come back in the new year.
Yes, thank you, Sherry.
Wonderful, Paul.
Thank you.
Great tips, great
Thank
ideas.
you.
And Paul's tips will be definitely on all our social media. And definitely ask Paul about this candle. I'm not sure if it's coming across very well at home, but it is the coolest idea ever. Somebody's favorite thing, turn it into a candle. That's wonderful,
Something
Paul.
like that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we have a really fun segment for Curvy Girl About Town. We actually went down to Crafted at the port at Los Angeles. So we had some hard to buy people on our holiday gift. And what a wonderful place this was for unique gifts.
Cool.
Want to have a look at what we did at Crafted?
Definitely.
We even wore Santa hats.
Very
Do you have those people on your holiday gift list that are so hard to buy for that you have no clue? Well, here at Go Curvy, we have an answer for that. We are at Crafted at the Port of Los Angeles. So come on with us and let's go shopping. I remember my mother and my grandmother, they would crochet quilts, and this is really warming my heart because you're bringing back so many memories for me.
I started crocheting when I was about 6 years old. My grandmother taught me, my great-grandmother. I love color, I love the fibers, and I think everyone looks great in the hat and scarf.
They absolutely do. Now you got to help me out.
Okay.
I have that person that is so hard to buy for.
They need a one-of-a-kind scarf. This scarf is made with a discontinued yarn, that is vintage. Can I use you as a model?
Please, oh, Jam, I would be honored.
You can wear it long like this. You can also twist it.
I feel warmer already.
It can be worn year-round. It has fall, spring, winter, and summer colors.
Come on in and have a look. One of a kind, everybody. What can you recommend?
Well, I have a wide variety of hair accessories made out of aluminum petals and jump rings. They're on alligator clips, barrettes, snap clips, and even headbands. They're lightweight and range between $8 and $15.
And they're gorgeous.
Thank you.
They are so pretty, and I see colors. You can get colors to match any outfit, everybody. Jennifer's helping us with our holiday shopping.
Good luck.
Jen's gonna help me out because I have the hardest person to buy for that has everything.
It's actually a birthstone necklace. It's a take on that. It's a branch and leaf design, and what you do is you choose the design you like, You tell me the month that they're born in, and I change the stone over to their birthstone. This present actually comes with an explanation of what birthstones do. They bring luck and protection to the wearer, and the card also has a space where you can write their name, so it makes it really personal.
So this is a truly customized gift. Okay, you gotta tell us what you're doing here today because this looks amazing.
Okay, it's called a thumper mat. This piece here takes 150 feet of rope. It's all one piece of line. Back in the old wooden deck sailing ship days, they would make these mats so the pulley blocks wouldn't slam around on deck during heavy seas and damage the wooden decks. But I make these for doormats.
Gus, this is truly, truly unique. She custom makes jewelry.
Right now I'm making earrings. It's base metal and it's amethyst. So I use all stones. I really love the stones.
You told me that your favorite thing to work with is chain mail.
Yeah, chainmail dates back to the knights when they used to make their armor. It's similar to crocheting, only use wire. And so it's a basic pattern and I really love working with it.
I am here with Christina, and her lovely business is called R Cubed, where she makes the most beautiful gifts from recycling.
I work with 95% recycled materials.
Recycle,
there you go. Recycle, reuse, redecorate.
Right?
Right?
Recycle, reuse, redecorate. Those are three words that everybody should live by.
Exactly, I think so.
Absolutely.
Right now I'm making little Santa Claus ornaments out of California driftwood. So I find all different types of driftwood that I like with some gnarly bottom halves for the nice beard. And then I hand carve them and then paint them.
Every single piece is different.
Right, exactly.
What a wonderful afternoon of shopping. Fantastic ideas. My holiday gift list is covered, everybody. What a wonderful shopping experience that was. And one of the people that we had on our hard to buy for list was Brad Wyman. And he loves his cigars, and we also know having to deal with us sometimes, you know, a little bit of a nip here and there is probably a good thing. So we found this, and the lovely young lady that we talked to actually makes this by hand. I don't know if you can see like the wood grain. So basically what it is, it's a holder for your cigars, and it's also a little flask. So, you know, you can handle it all at once. Have a little puff on your cigar and have a little... So that was one of those unique gifts that we found at Crafted. So I see Priscilla over there in the chat room, and she's being pretty quiet, and sometimes that worries me. It means she might have a few too many questions for us. Hey, Priscilla.
Hey, Sherry. How's it going?
It's wonderful. How are you doing over there?
I'm doing great, thank you. Yeah, the spicy girl talk, that was really spicy. I like the viewers, even people on Twitter and Facebook, they loved it. So.
They like conquering those issues, right?
Exactly.
Getting those issues talked about and getting them out there. And sometimes that's the way to deal with them. You head on, right?
Exactly. Yes.
So,
so if you want to just jump right in, we could do that. Or just real quickly, you guys, make sure you're following us on Twitter under Go Curvy, on Facebook under Go Curvy, and even our Instagram. So make sure you guys are following us there. And we are streaming live, so we do have a chat room, so come on there and ask us any questions. I'm there as well. So real quickly, we're just gonna jump in right into the questions, okay, for Sherry Lee. So one of the questions, this is in our chat room, Mike is very active, and so one of his questions is really funny. It's in regards to lipstick. So he said, how can you stop the lipstick from getting on your teeth? He said it makes him crazy when he sees it.
I have, and I know this is so old-fashioned and it looks so terrible, but it works. You stick your finger and you put it in your mouth, that helps because it's like the inside that gets on your teeth, and it's kind of a little bit of an epidemic for all of us. But that's kind of the old-fashioned traditional way to get rid of lipstick on your teeth, or sometimes just some gloss.
So do you have like a specific like lipstick that you use that doesn't get it on there at all without using the finger in the mouth?
You know what I do, Priscilla, is I actually use the All Day Lip Stain.
Okay.
And basically what that will do is actually it stains your lips, and then I just put a gloss over top. And that really helps, especially with the lights and everything on us. We tend to melt a little bit. So if we can get it to stay doing anything, we definitely will. We'll try it.
Exactly. So another question from Twitter is, do you have a favorite show or sitcom?
Do I have a favorite show or sitcom? There's so many that I like that I can't even name them, but I think for me it's like usually season by season the show, and right now I'm really into Homeland, where I wait and I watch what's happening. I've been watching Betrayed, which just came back, and so yeah, some of those that keep your mind going a little bit, and there's these twists and turns, and of course I was really sad to see Breaking Bad go. I got into that late, but I literally watched all, I think, 5 seasons in a period of 2 weeks. So. But there's every time the seasons turn, there's always something new and fun. So
yes, you know what? I recently just got into Walking Dead, and I'm such a scaredy cat. Like, I cannot watch scary movies because at night I'm thinking about them, and I just kind of got into it, and I love that. That has a lot of twists and turns. That really got me. It does.
The only problem, Priscilla, why I don't watch those shows is I'm really scared they're hiding under my bed, and I will never sleep. They're in my closet. I know they're in my closet or under my bed. So.
Well, the way that I deal with that is I'm just like, come on, just come and get me. I'm here.
Head on. Exactly. Here I am. Pop out from under the bed, but knock first so I know you're there. Or let me know.
Exactly. So another question, let me see. So guys, make sure you're tweeting us, you're Facebooking, you're on Instagram, using the hashtag #AskSherryLee, okay? So another question that has come in is, where do you see the show in the next year?
That's a great question. That's a wonderful question, Priscilla. And I think, it goes back to maybe what we were talking about in Spicy Girl Talk. I see Go Curvy as the platform for the curvy community. We say this so often. If you have an issue, you want to talk to people, get in touch with us. This is not only my show, this is your show. And, we are here to make a difference. We are here for the younger generation. We want, that my message is love your body today because tomorrow is not guaranteed. And, I really want Go Curvy to be the place where people feel comfortable to come and talk about the issues and, talk about what's happening in the curvy community and, just make a difference. So again, Go Curvy is not my show, it's our show. You have issues, you want to talk, we are always here.
Perfect. Great.
And one thing too, Priscilla, we have a lot of viewers in the UK and in Canada. And, another goal for me is I want to unite the curvy community. And I've said this many, many times, but, as one person, we're a soloist. But when we get together and we get our voices together, we're a choir. Just think of what we can do once we all get together and make a difference in the curvy community.
Yeah.
Go Curvy!
Well, I love that the Spicy Girl Talk with all 3 ladies, very diverse, you know. Tinder, who's Indian, and then Veronica, who's Tongan, and then Shalon, who's African American. So I just love the diversity that's there.
Wasn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
Wasn't that wonderful? And of course, we have the beautiful Priscilla. We're going to get on the couch too because we want to get, talking about the issues and different points of view are such a wonderful things. And together we can definitely make a difference.
Exactly.
Thank you, Priscilla. Everybody, you make sure you chat with Priscilla. She is absolutely wonderful to have in the chat room, and she's waiting for you to get in there to be able to answer your questions. So let's go. I know we checked in with Beauty earlier for the day look, but I can see lots of stuff happening over there. And I see this beautiful lady looking all ready to go out tonight. So let's pop on over and see Brittney and Christopher and Beauty.
Go Curvy. Go Curvy.
And we're back. Woo!
Hi, Sherry. How are you? Where'd you come from?
Where's your blow dryer?
You know, I unplugged it. I am a little bit of a, attention addict, and I did it. I admit it. I'm sorry, viewers. We won't let it happen again, I promise.
Oh my goodness. But he's all that, but he's also the most amazing stylist in the whole wide world. We have to have a look at this beautiful lady and tell us what you did.
Sure. Well, Sherry, we're talking about doing day to night. And I mean, let's be honest, who has a lot of time to do their hair at home?
Right.
I don't.
We just don't.
I'm a hairstylist and I don't. So it's all about quick ease and efficiency, okay? So why don't you stand up, Tegan?
This is gorgeous.
Thank you, Sherry. So I was inspired by the runway, because it's all about runway holiday hair. And it's just a very simple ponytail. And stand just like that.
Isn't that gorgeous?
So you're just working off the ponytail.
Yeah, see the bump and
the
then
bump in the
ponytail?
front, and then I just teased the pony and then separated it into different pieces. So you can then take this piece and create whatever you want. You can leave it like this, Sherry and viewers, or then you can kind of put it under like that.
Oh, wow.
Or you could twist it to the side and create, a bun. So there's really not any wrong way to do this, viewers. It's just about being creative.
That looks good. And one of the things that Christopher always told us last week is start with a ponytail. Start with a basic ponytail, which you did, and you just created like 4 other looks.
Sure, it's so simple, and that's why I say ponytails are a really easy way to do your updo. Also, Sherry, other things that you can do to put your hair up is you can use string, and you put it on, you put it on a needle or a pin or whatever you sew with, and then you can actually sew the hair up with your pin and yarn.
You know what, Christopher? I have had this done before for an updo, and the one thing I loved about that, it stays all night.
All night, minimum product, and you don't have to have 8,000 pins.
Right.
So let's be honest.
It's sewn in there and it stays, and then you cut the little string and you're good to go.
You're good to go. And that's really quick and easy. I think you could probably do that in 5 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Tegan, how do you feel? I
love it.
Oh, you look amazing.
So
amazing. Brittney, this makeup is incredible.
You like it?
The lashes.
Thank you.
But it's not overwhelming. Tell us what you did.
Well, first, because we had the daytime makeup, and then with Chris's awesome hair, so I had to.
Thank you.
It is awesome hair. Awesome
and it's
hair.
Super cool how you can just pin it up either way. No, I did basically smoky eye. I put a little bit more dramatic lashes on just to open her eyes up a little bit more. And you can't go wrong with lashes. Never.
Never have too much lashes.
Exactly. And then I see her gorgeous hair color, so I had to incorporate a nice red ruby for her lip. And it
just pops.
Exactly, it totally pops. And then I did a shimmer after I contoured her cheeks a little bit, and then did a blush and did a shimmer powder over it, so it really gives it that high fashion runway to go with Christopher's hairstyle.
And Brittney, I know sometimes I like to get that little shimmer on my cheek, but if we do it wrong, then it just looks like lightning strike.
Yes.
How do you do it the proper way, just to get like a little bit of a glow?
I would do it always contour first, and then take it from your ear down, and then you want to apply your blush on your cheekbones, on the apple of your cheekbones, and then after the last step, you'll take like a shimmery powder, like most likely a white powder, and just dab it. You don't want to rub it because it'll take the shimmer away. So just dab it.
Interesting.
Exactly.
And do you put the setting powder on? Is that the last step, or when do you put it on?
For her face, I'll do that last, but if I'm gonna do corrective makeup, I would powder before I even do eyeshadow. Okay. So I'll do concealer and then I'll powder so it stays, the eyeshadow will last all day.
Wow, that is just beautiful. Tegan, are you feeling like you're ready to go out?
Yes, let's go dancing.
Let's go dancing. Go Curvy.
Go Curvy.
Go Curvy.
I wanted to give you something because I know that you're feeling a little under weather today, and I thought of you, and this is my favorite product. I can't say it on air.
I love this, and this holds your hair day to night.
Day to night, and you can brush it out.
Yes.
So
thank you, my
Sherry.
sweetheart.
We love you. Thank you so
much. Thank you for the product. Thank you for the gift.
You're welcome.
Everybody, it has been a wonderful show. We thank you so much for bearing with us through our technical issues. Again, the joys of live TV.
Hollywood. Kelly. Wait, we didn't do our dancing.
We didn't do all.
Yeah, we missed our voguing.
We
Sherry.
have to remember this. Just 'cause we have to get the ladies to remember the curl dance.
Exactly. So you lead, I'll follow.
Vertical, horizontal. Vertical good.
Yes.
Horizontal bad.
See, it's like you're voguing.
Right?
It is, actually.
Yeah.
So remember, vertical curls are good.
Vertical curls are sexy.
Sexy curls.
Horizontal curls can be sexy too, but it's more of a demure flat look.
Right. We want vertical.
You want
We
vertical.
vertical. Thank you so much, everybody. It has been a wonderful show. Thank you for being with us. Remember, you are smart, you are beautiful, you are more than numbers on the scale. Live for today, love your body today, and we will see you next week. Go Curvy!
Go Curvy! Hi, Mom!
Go Curvy! Say hi, Mom! Hi, Christopher's mom!
Slow down, girl, you wear with ease. Go Curvy. Go Curvy. Go Curvy. Oh, don't change a thing, just let yourself be free. Oh, I'm so proud to be. True beauty has no boundaries. That can't be denied. Go Curvy.